Easy go.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of World Economies. Today we'll be covering the economy of Cameroon. So without further ado, here's some quick facts before we get started. Cameroon is a presidential republic. The capital is Yaoundé. Main languages are French and English. Main religions are Roman Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, and traditional beliefs. Population is about 24.6 million, and they use the CFA franc as their currency. Cameroon's economy is divided into agriculture 16.7%, industry 26.5%, and services 56.8%. Agriculture is an important sector of the economy, and Cameroon is a major African agricultural exporter. Coffee, cocoa, cotton, rubber, bananas, sugarcane, and palm oil are the main cash crops, and Cameroon is the fifth largest producer of cocoa beans in the world. Food crops like millet, sorghum, and sweet potatoes are also grown on a small scale as subsistence crops. Fortunately, Cameroon suffers from low productivity of food due to poor farming practices and must import food to fill its basic needs. To combat this, government programs and mechanization have begun to be implemented to improve productivity. Most coffee and cocoa is grown in the south, while cotton production is mostly in the north. Cameroon's industrial sector was based formerly on traditional light industries, but has now been overtaken by the booming oil industry. Crude oil and petroleum production accounts for the majority of exports, and around 70,000 barrels of oil are produced each day, with Cameroon being the sixth largest producer of oil in sub-Saharan Africa. Raw material processing industries such as oil refining, textiles, food processing, aluminum smelting, lumber, and palm oil processing are also important. Cameroon has vast forests and is one of Africa's largest producers of timber. Sawnwood is the main type of wood exported, with some of the main commercially logged wood species, including ayus, azobe, iroko, and tali. Forestry sector also makes around $300 million annually, with about 3 million logs being produced each year. There have, however, been concerns about illegal logging and deforestation. Cameroon's transportation network is functional, but somewhat lacking in resources. Cameroon's road network consists of around 50,000 kilometers of highway, and Cameroon is connected to the Trans-African Highway. However, only 10% of roads are paved. There is also a small rail network that connects the major cities, but has no links with other countries. The main port is Douala, which is the second largest city and ships most exports, but there are also minor ports at Kribi and Limbe. There are 9 domestic airports and 2 international airports, Douala International Airport and Yaoundé-Nissamalen International Airport. Cameroon's exports are valued at about $4.7 billion. The main export goods are oil, cocoa, timber, coffee, aluminum, cotton, and palm oil. Main export partners are the Netherlands, France, China, Belgium, and Italy. Ports are valued at about $4.8 billion. The main import goods are machinery, fuel, and food. Main import partners are China, France, and Thailand. Cameroon's nominal GDP is $38.521 billion. GDP growth is about 4.2%. GDP per capita is $1,600. Cameroon is the world's 98th largest economy. Unemployment is about 4.2%. The population below poverty line is about 37.5%. The labor force is about 9.9 million, and inflation is about 0.6%. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. The economy of Canada is coming up next. Stay tuned.